Hello everyone! It's Melissa Arthur coming to you live from my Illuminate Guidance home office. You know, this week has just been an emotional roller coaster for whatever reason for a lot of people I know. And so I just wanted to hop on here and talk a little bit about honoring and healthy ways of moving through our emotions. Feeling them fully and not necessarily getting stuck and wallowing in them, but really honoring and feeling how we feel so that we can move through our emotions and take radical responsibility for dealing with them in a healthy way. So a few years back, a dear friend of mine lost his mom to cancer, and he was understandably just devastated, living by himself and spending a lot of time alone in his grief. And I would reach out to him and say, hey, if I can help you anyway, I'd love to be with you and just be with you. And he kept saying, no, I'm not good company. I'm not good company. And so I gave him some space, but I started thinking, you know, why is it that we tend to only feel like we can be loved and accepted in good company if we have a certain set of emotions, and if we have other emotions that are, you know, considered negative, like pain and grief and disappointment and all of those things, that we either have to hide ourselves or we have to hide our emotions in order to even accept ourselves or be accepted by others. And so I made a deal with my friend and I said, hey, we would like for you to come over and cook for you, be with you, leave you alone if that's what you need, but with the only understanding being that in our home you get to just feel how you feel. And he did. And it was a beautiful healing experience for him and such an awesome learning experience for me. And so after that, I started to really evaluate, you know, I really feel like it's such a gift to hold space for people to just feel how they feel. And it started me wondering how well I'm doing that for myself and for the people who live in my home all the time. You know, how much space are we allowing to feel how we feel? And you know, energy in motion is one of the ways, I don't know who said it, but emotions are energy in motion. And if we don't feel them, if we don't allow that energy to move through us, to acknowledge that it's present and to learn what it's here to teach us, in my experience, it gets stuck. It doesn't go away, it just hangs out and comes up later at the most inopportune time, right? And so in my experience, the more and more I work with my emotions, the more I really understand that the only way out is through, and that emotions need to be deeply felt in order to take radical responsibility, to have a healthy response, to understand why they're showing up in our lives and what changes we need to make to move ourselves forward. So the practice that I use, I'd like to share with you. The first thing is naming the emotion is really, really valuable. So just owning it and saying, I feel angry, I feel disappointed, I feel whatever it is. To own it, say it, you know, to yourself or out loud or not, and to also at the same time deeply accept and love yourself. So to say, I feel fearful, but I completely love and accept myself. Giving yourself permission to feel the feeling and feel this deep sense of self-acceptance is a really important first step into feeling your way through to the other side. The next thing is to really, really feel it, you know, and emotions don't always come up at the most convenient time. So if you need to take a walk, if you need to go to the bathroom at work, and just spend a few seconds or minutes going, how am I experiencing this emotion? Am I feeling it in my gut? Am I feeling it in my heart? What's going on in my brain? And really just noticing, without judgment, how you're feeling. is a really, really powerful way to tune in and start to get curious about what is going on inside you. So after you've started feeling into the emotion, get curious. What is this? Why is this here? Is this old? Is this new? Where am I with this? Where is this coming from? What is the lesson that I'm learning here? And, make sense of it if you can. You might not be able to make sense of it, and that's okay. And the most important question to be curious about is, what do I need in regard to moving through this emotion? What do I really need? And make a commitment to yourself to give yourself that. So, do I need to let go of this? Is it time to release this emotion and let it go? Make a commitment to do that. If it's not time, and it may not be time, if it's not time to let it go, to make a commitment to find another time and space to spend some more time feeling and processing how you feel. That is what I've been working with whenever I have emotions that I need to process, and I'm just finding that I feel lighter. I feel less triggered. I feel more accepting of myself and more patient with others when I'm not trapping all the energy of emotions that I've pushed aside in favor of, feeling like I need to be acceptable to others. I think our culture, it's countercultural to feel our emotions, as weird as that is, that we sometimes think that we get these messages in our culture that, oh no, just go shopping, consume, binge watch Netflix, have a drink, take a pill, anything, just, pretend like you're not feeling how you feel, smile and you'll feel better. Well, we know that life is complex, and that for me, my personal freedom to experience the whole range of experiences that life has to offer is a really high value for me, and I think it makes me a better friend, a better partner, a better person in general. And so I invite you to consider feeling into your emotions. Try some of the things I've suggested if this resonates with you, and if I can be a resource to you at all, holding space for you to feel how you feel, or helping you to figure out new ways, new tools to move through this energy and motion in a healthy way. I'd be happy to talk with you if you'd like to book a free breakthrough call. I'll drop my link in the comments, and thank you. I'm signing off now.